Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I here have the iPad 10th generation in yellow color with base 64 gig storage. In this video, let's unbox it, check out the color and everything new that the iPad 10 brings to the table here. Unboxing first. So the same familiar packaging, and here we go. Wow, look at that yellow color. It looked really cool and unique, so I opted for this shade, and it certainly feels fresh. I wasn't sure at the time of ordering, but after seeing this in person, I do like it. Also in the box, we have paperwork and non-color coded Apple stickers. And look at this, a first for iPads, braided USB-C cable. Wish they did this for iPhones as well. And you also get the 20-watt USB-C power adapter. Let's look at that color in detail. As usual, the metallic shade makes this look a bit more golden than yellow in certain lighting conditions. But yes, that bright, vibrant yellow is very much present. And here's what I usually do on my channel. I show you other similar shades that I can find in my house so you can get a better understanding of how that color looks. Now let's look around. So we have the new all-screen design, very reminiscent of the redesigned iPad Air. Gone is the home button Touch ID of the last gen iPad 9, and instead we have the Touch ID power button. Dual speaker grills to either sides, but the iPad only has two speakers, but the sound will be channeled through both these speaker grills on either side, and that will give you the perfect stereophonic sound in landscape orientation. We also have the USB-C port at the bottom, and then the volume buttons to the side, and then a single 12 million pixel camera at the back with microphone. You also have a smart connector to the side which allows you to connect to the Apple's new Magic Folio keyboard. Now on the front, we have the first and the biggest change ever to feature on an iPad. The FaceTime camera and the microphone has been moved to this side, so now it is in the perfect location for your video calls in landscape mode. We will test this out in a moment, so please stay with me. And the final thing before we switch it on, let's check the magnet arrangement on this iPad. And it looks similar to what we have on the iPad Air 4, which I also have here. But even though it's similar, I can confirm that the same accessories and the magnetic stands which work on the iPad Air 4 will not work with the iPad 10. Now let's set this iPad up, and 3, 2, 1, it's all ready. First, the Touch ID, it works perfectly fine, like how it did on the iPad Air. The screen is quite bright at 10.9 inches wide diagonally. The colors look amazing. Even though this display is not OLED or feature the mini LED technology, Apple's displays are bright and colorful. This one also misses out on that P3 wide color gamut, but it's still a great display. And also missing on the front is a fully laminated display. You can see the air gap here, similar to how it is on my iPad Air Gen 1 back from 2013. However, because of the dark bezels, it's not noticeable as much as how it does on my white iPad Air. Plus, you'd probably end up using a screen protector anyways, so the absence of laminated display is not going to make a huge difference. It will probably work towards your advantage, as if you crack the screen, it's very easy to replace and it shouldn't cost as much as laminated displays do. Just out of the box, you get about 50 gigs of free storage, but Apple does pre-install iLife software like Keynote, Pages, GarageBand, which you can delete and avail a bit more storage if needed. Let's test out the speakers. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. As you can hear, they sound pretty decent. Now this was one thing which was missing from the 9th gen iPad, which just had speakers to one side. But here the iPad 10 gives you that perfect dual speaker setup on either side, so you can enjoy your content just by relying on the internal speakers of this device. Under the hood, we have A14 Bionic chip with 4 gigs of RAM, same as the iPad Air 4 model. Geekbench shows almost similar scores as the iPad Air 4, but we are getting tiny bit lower score on the iPad 10 compared to the iPad Air. Performance-wise, it's very quick and day-to-day tasks just whiz through. Multitasking is smooth without any lag or hesitation from the iPad, even when you crank up the multitasking windows to the max. Gaming performance is brilliant as well. There is no lag and you can really enjoy that full-blown gaming experience on your iPad. Coming to the cameras, the rear camera is 12 million pixel wide-angle camera capable of shooting 4K videos up to 60 FPS. And on an iPad, that is more than adequate. Pictures look okay as well if you have the right lighting. Again, that's more than okay for cameras on an iPad. Out of the box, it comes with iPad OS 16 and all major features are here. But yes, you don't get Stage Manager, which is an iPad Pro or M1 iPad Air exclusive at the moment. Now, the first on any iPad is that FaceTime Camera location. It's moved from the top to the side. I almost never used FaceTime in portrait orientation, so this location makes perfect sense for all your video calls. It also supports center stage, means that the iPad pans and moves along with you and readjusts if someone else joins in. Here's the sound quality from the inbuilt microphones. I'm talking directly into the iPad 10.
So here's me talking directly into the microphones of the iPad 10th generation, and this is how it sounds.
Also on board is faster Wi-Fi 6, and if you get the cellular models, you get 5G support as well. Now with this new iPad Air-esque redesign, the iPad 10 doesn't support the Apple Pencil Gen 2. Instead, it still works with the Gen 1 Apple Pencil, which has a lightning port, so you need to get an adapter in order to make it compatible and work with this iPad. You also get a new Magic Folio keyboard specially designed for this iPad, which is quite expensive at £279 here in the UK. Also, here in the UK, the cost of this 10th gen iPad starts at £499, which is a bit expensive for an entry-level iPad. So that's the first look and all the features of the brand new iPad 10th gen. More videos to follow soon, so please stay tuned, guys. Do let me know your thoughts about this iPad in the comment section down below. If you like this video and if you're enjoying my content, please drop a like, and whilst you're there, please consider subscribing so I can keep making these videos for you. And as always, thanks a lot for staying with me until the end. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.